SK Vibemaker.
SK Vibemaker. My interviews are hotter. And you know we bring through the best special guests. We are not changing tradition anytime soon. Now today, we got Canada in the building, man. Montreal, right?
WoiiYoie.
Skyfall is here. How about that?
I'm pretty good.
How you feeling today? I know this is your first trip to the UK, right?
I mean, today was supposed to be my day off, but I'm out here doing some interviews and shit.
It's a good time.
I mean, yeah, like my man Earl said, yo, business trip, you know?
Get the work in.
Yeah.
Now, talk to me about your come up so far, man. It seems like you really made an impact in 2020. You know what I'm saying? I know there's a bit of a history before that, but kind of give us the Skyfall musical history thus far.
I mean, I started making music at 12, and fast forward to like all those years, you know, I've been practicing or whatnot. And so last year, for the whole summer, I didn't make any music. And then after that, I went back to the studio after the summer in October, and I was like, okay, it's like my first session back. So I was like, you know, I actually didn't have that session planned. Actually, they texted me like the day before. They were like, "Oh, do you want the session?" I was like, "All right, cool." I never turned down any sessions, but you know, so like I went back, and then the first song back was Ting, and ever since that, you know, like I posted this this whole like snippet of the song, and then like it went crazy in Montreal. And then like Colin hit me up, and like he was like, "Yo, I'm trying to work with you," and I was like, "All right, sure, you know, like I'm with it." And ever since that day, I put the song out. He dropped some ads on it, and it went crazy. Yeah.
I know there was a little bit of music before Ting Turn Up.
Yeah.
As well. It seems like maybe people have to dig very deep to find that side of things.
Yeah.
Did Ting Turn Up feel like a new chapter for you in your career? Like this is where I'm taking music serious, everything before I'm drawing the line under, or was that kind of sort of the turning point?
Honestly, like it's like it was a new chapter for me to kind of begin and learn, you know, and I'm still learning it. Still, you know, trying to better that style of music that I, you know, created for myself. So it's like I feel like the music before that I used to make was just, you know, like what everyone was making, and I was just doing what everybody was doing. So it was just me, you know, going through that process like everybody else until, you know, that turning point to where I actually, you know, got to really, you know, embody my own sound. It's like you know, the best thing ever for me, to be honest. Yeah.
So you said that you've been making music or, you know, writing since 12 years old.
Yeah.
Was music always the first ambition, the top objective? Like, I ain't got a career, otherwise I'm thinking about doing this. Like, was you in school, like, thinking about accounting or, I don't know, thinking about anything else? Was it always music?
So basically, I growing up, I wanted to be a doctor, and I was like, hey, there's no way I'm about to do that, because I don't even like to study, you know? So, like, I wanted to become an actor, still do, and I also wanted to become a filmmaker. Before the song dropped, I was gonna go to film school actually, to make. I just wanted to be able to, you know, like shoot music videos, because like I had so many ideas or whatnot, and I just wanted to be behind the camera as well, because like it's, you know, cool to be behind the camera, and, you know, just you know, be able to do what, you know, like the directors are doing or whatnot. But acting and filmmaking was what I wanted to become. Still do. Still will make it happen though.
So let's talk about this song, man, Los Angeles. I don't know, what do you want people to take from this song? Because you kind of mentioned like you was going through some things. Yeah. You're saying a lot on the chorus, like, I still don't mind just being alone. Yeah. Are you kind of like repelling the groupies, or like, you know what I'm saying? Are you trying to live that solo life at the moment?
I was just groupies as well too, you know, but like I was more so talking about like a girl, you know. It's like I just still don't mind just being alone if you don't want to be with me, like it's like it's not affecting me type of thing. So
like real situation, putting it out there. She knows you're talking about her. You don't mind putting your heart on your sleeve.
Shit, she
emotional stuff.
I don't know if she knows that I'm talking about her, but I mean, yeah. Actually, she does actually. But I mean, you know, it's like I feel like in certain songs, you know, you have to really like put your all into it and just give out some real shit that's coming from, you know, whoever you are, no matter how thug you are, you know. It's like you're still human, you know. It's like you still gotta live that life and you still feel shit, so why not, you know, talk about it?
It's funny, man. Over the last few years, I don't know how much like your hip hop history goes back, or if you care about the past like that, if you're a student of the game. But it used to be about being the hardest MC, the sharpest. You know what I'm saying? Lyricist as well. Now, like over the last few years, the emo rap thing has really come to the forefront. I mean, so like of your generation, it's not a thing to just, you know, put that emotion into it, the raw feelings, heart on your shoulder. You don't care about trying to be the hardest or anything like that.
I mean, I've definitely had these conversations with Colin, because like we were just talking about like you know, when he started out, it was just like
Kanye, for those that don't know.
Yeah, he was never like you know, trying to do like the type of raps like that everybody was doing. You know, it was more so like just about being himself and not, and you know, trying to show people like, oh, like, you know, I don't need to be hard, or I don't need to be this and that to rap, you know. It's like I don't need to rap about, oh, you know, guns or whatever to really show that, you know, like I could rap or whatever, you know. And he made that possible for, you know, a lot of us who are here, you know, that don't really be talking. I mean there's still, you know, topics there because like it's still real life, you know. But you know, I think that stage was a beginning to really show people that, yo, you don't really need to be, you know, no thug to rap or whatever. Yeah.
Now let's like get it straight from the beginning, just in case people being confused if they look at the way your name is spelled, because there's two I's in there. There's no Y. It's Skyfall.
Yeah.
It's not Skiifall. It's Skyfall.
You know what's crazy is that people, this guy back home, we was at this the orange julep, and it's like this big orange ball, and you know, it's like everybody links up there once in a while, and then this guy came up. I knew who he was, you know, and he knows my real name, but I don't know why he asked my boy. He's like, "Oh, where's Sykes?" I'm like, "What the fuck is Sykes?" You know, and my boy, he ran with it, and he's like, "Oh, okay, Sykes, there's Sykes." You know, like how you calling me Sykes?
That's mad.
What's Sykes? You know, like
what, off of him knowing that your name was Skyfall, or seeing the way that it was spelled, he started to call you Sykes.
He thought my name was spelled Sykes. I don't even know how that's spelled like that, but like,
everybody's not privy to going to school, being able to read, you know what I'm saying, being literate and that, so, you know, maybe give them a little
Nah, he went to school, man. Yeah, that's terrible.
So he's mocking.
Yeah, probably.
Mad thing.
Yeah.
But let's put it on record, the name, Skyfall. Where's it come from, man? Like, I mean, did you want to jump out of planes? Did you want to jump off mountain?
It came from me just being on YouTube, man. Like at that time, like I was going through so many different names, you know, and all those names were terrible. Like everybody, like young this, young that. Yo, I was over with it.
At least you didn't go with a baby.
Nah.
A lot of babies out there, do you know what I'm saying?
I'm not a baby anymore. Yeah, 20, I'm 20.
But you know what I'm saying? There's artists that are in their 20s, maybe hitting 30 in their 30s, they're still baby something.
Nah, I'm not doing none of that. But, you know, like there's this like video and I heard, you know, one of the girls' name in the video, her name was Skylar, you know? And I still remember that name, Skyfall, from like the movie or whatever.
James Bond.
So I was like, you know, like, I used to spell it SKY, but then I was like, it's not really like
searchable. Yeah,
it's like if they search that, you know, it's like I remember before when I used to search my name, it would be James Bond, even if I had the I, you know. It's like, but now it's like I search myself, you know, it's me.
And you come up.
It's me.
You made your footprint.
Yeah.
Straight up. So moving to Canada at a young age, like before you was 10, right?
8
years old.
Yeah.
How's your experience been growing up since 8 in Canada as a young Caribbean from St. Vincent in Canada? How was that experience?
I mean, it's definitely like been great for me. I think, you know, it's like an opportunity, so you gotta use those opportunities and just like make them into something. So I feel like for me, it's like it has always been about, well, you know, get this done, get that done. And I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so it's like it's gonna always be hard, you know, because like I want things to be so good. So well, for me, it's like it's hard, but amazing to, you know, be able to grow, to have the chance to grow up there and like even learn French, you know. It's like, it's amazing for me. Yeah.
Shout out to all the bilingual crew, speak other languages and that, and we ain't talking about broken English. You know what I mean? Now, I just want to put it like this, man. Like, if anybody needs to know the type of artist that you regard yourself as, how would you kind of summarize it? What type of artist is Skyfall?
I don't know how would like I would categorize myself, you know, because like I do try to, you know, like pick from, you know, a lot of different genres to kind of like make one. So it's like it's hard to really you know, say what type of artist I am. I guess I'm just an artist.
For those that don't know, I know you lean more closer to rap, and I can hear that you're a rapper.
Yeah.
But people that maybe just hear your music for the first time, they hear, you know, the EP, the project, they might kind of feel that, is this a reggae artist trying to rap?
Yeah.
Or a dancehall artist trying to rap? So that's why, like, you know, clarity is good here.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, you know what's crazy? I never really liked reggae like that. I'm gonna be honest. And then, you know, for the past year, I got into it, and I started liking it a lot. So like, I would just like, you know, grab little inspirations from it, and you know, just put it into like what rap is, to kind of like build this new sound. So. And I've been rapping for so long, you know, so it's like it's crazy to me that, you know, I'm able to just like take different elements from different genres and just create one to kind of, you know, make this sound. So it's like I'm not a reggae artist trying to, you know, like rap or like trying to do what, you know, other rappers do, but I definitely, you know, consider myself as, you know, that sort of artist that, you know, that's able to just like manipulate sounds.
Ting Turn Up Part 2. Obviously, Ting Turn Up, the first one, done his thing. Part 2, done a nice thing too.
Yeah.
You connecting with the UK's very own Nux.
Yeah.
Now, you kind of broke down how, you know, how it happened, you know what I'm saying, an online thing and all of that, like you lot connecting. Do you have much knowledge or much awareness of what's going on in the UK at the moment, music-wise, the rappers and stuff that are doing their thing?
I mean, I definitely listen to a lot of them, but as far as like deep into it as it goes, you know, it's like I try to, you know, like not really pay attention to too much of it, because I just want to, you know, stay focused as well. But I do, you know, listen to a lot of UK, you know, drill as well.
Oh, you're a drill fan, UK drill, yeah?
Yeah.
The hard stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel like that music, the UK drill, can make much of an impact in Canada?
I mean, in the past like 3 to like 4 years, you know, it's like been making a crazy impact in like the whole world, to be honest. Like right now, when you go out, you hear a drill, you know, it's like you hear a bunch of like Passalieu, you hear a bunch of who else? A bunch of the new guys like RD, Digga D as well. It's like back home, like everybody's, you know, starting to get into it, so it's like they go for, you know, what's hot, a bunch of Tion as well. But I've been listening to it for quite a while now. So yeah, I guess it's like it's really taking over the world, you know. It's like what, you know, everybody's trying to make. Like I go to the studio, you know, it's like as soon as I step in, there's, you know, like this young kid, you know, like 13 years old, you know, that's trying to make drill. So I guess that's really the sound right now, and it really took over, you know, like hip hop by storm.
I've been speaking to a lot of artists recently about how the perception of numbers are promoted, whether that's by the streaming services, the record label, and the management. You know, a successful song does big high numbers, that's shouted from the rooftops. How do you feel about the correlation between big numbers on streaming platforms, YouTube, online, versus how good a song actually is? Do you feel like there's a correlation?
That's a hard question. I don't know. Well, I guess my take on it would be like numbers don't really, like, it matters, but like it, you know, a good song is a good song. So if a good song goes crazy, then it goes crazy because it's a good song. No matter, you know, who the person is, or like if, you know, like they don't mess with that person, like a good song is still a good song. Like there's so many artists out here that, like, you know, the world tries to, you know, put like this like you know, viewpoint on them and like use their own like you know, perception and try to like be like, oh, you know, like this person is not supposed to be there or here. But like if the song is great, then you can't stop that, you know. It's like good music is good music. Good music will always be good music, you know. And so to answer that question, I guess, you know, a good song is a good song. So the numbers will make sense if the song is good. Yeah.
At the same time, there are newer artists that stress over the numbers. They be looking at them numbers every day. Are you an artist who cares about the numbers like that? Like,
No, because
do you really study the numbers?
Growth is like, you know, like it will always be there. So the more you drop, the more the numbers will go up. But I don't like spend my time, you know, like looking at like analytics and all that stuff. Like it's not my job. Like my job is to stay focused and make good music. So making good music will always, you know, putting out good products will always grow, you know. It's like if you if like a Vino put out like this good cream or something, you know, it's like and you know, I buy it, I'm gonna tell you, oh shit, like this cream is so good, you're gonna go buy it, you tell this other person to buy it. So it's like dropping good music, you know, like one person would love it, and then, you know, they'll, you know, word of mouth, just like
spread the word,
spread it, you know,
organically.
Yeah.
It's an important thing.
Yeah, I guess, you know, thinking about it like that, it's like, why not, you know. It's like just, you know, relax, you know, stay in the studio, do your thing, and then, you know, eventually like things are gonna work out.
WoiiYoie Tapes, Volume 1.
Yeah.
Your first project. First official project.
Yeah.
First project that people can find on streaming platforms. You know what I'm saying? This is the landmark, the beginning. To people that haven't heard the project, what should people expect from the project, for starters?
They shouldn't expect anything, just go listen to it. I guess they, you know, just go and, you know, go dig into it with an open mind, and just, you know, just be ready, you know, for heat, to be honest, you know, and just like take it in. I feel like a lot of people will like it, and you know, for the ones that, you know, haven't heard it, you know, go check it out. WoiiYoie Tapes Volume 1 on every streaming platform. I think, you know, I did my best job at putting together something cool for the world. So yeah,
for the beginning.
Yeah.
Is this gonna be sort of, you know, something that you're taking to like Volume 2, 3, 4, 5? Are you looking to bring a long succession of these volumes?
Definitely, but I feel like, you know, stuff like this is like gotta take your time as well, because you wanna give, if you know you're gonna give 3 songs, you gotta give 3 good songs. You know, it's like not the first song is good and then the 2 others are like they're alright. Like everything has to really match energy and, like, you know, just like, you know, glide really well together. So I feel like definitely, you know, like someday I'll drop Volume 2, but I gotta keep on putting in the work to be able to do all of that. Yeah.
Man said someday he will drop Volume 2, so we're kind of getting the impression that you're kind of like shy with the output. And this is a generation of like where artists be flooding the game. They be dropping like 2-3 albums a year. They be dropping like all these mixtapes and stuff and saying it's a mixtape when it's an album. You know what I'm saying? They're not sure what it is. It's a project. So you're shy with your output. I don't know how prolific you are in the studio, but you're an artist that definitely is, would we say, no disrespect to other artists, but you're definitely in the quality over quantity.
Yeah. I mean, in my head, you know, it's like less is more type of thing. So it's like the less you give, the more people want. And, you know, the better it's gonna, it's just gonna, you know, grow even better. So for me, like, I don't want to put out like an album and then, you know, it's like only 2 songs that are good, and then excuse me, but I don't want to put out a 10 song album or a mixtape or whatever, and then it's only 2 songs that are good. You know, it's like everything has to be good, and, you know, everything has to really match energy, like I said, and taking my time with it, but not too much time, obviously. But to really get a good product, and you know, it's like, I remember when I dropped Bentayga Dust, I took some time to drop like a second song, but it was just because like I needed to drop something, you know, that would, you know, like really be a level up, and not just like the first song was good but the second one was alright, you know. It's like I had to drop something really good, and that was, you know, the definition of like me just like going, you know, upward instead of just like falling down type of thing. And you know, like I would read comments and it would be like, this was definitely worth the wait, you know. It's like things like that, little things like that is what, you know, like people kind of sort of like think about, but they're eager to, you know, get like good music and like new music as well. So it's like, for me, giving less is always, you know, like more for the fans, because then you give them 3 good songs, it's like, like I want more type of thing. Yeah,
got to respect it.
Yeah,
I know what WoiiYoie means. Some people don't know what WoiiYoie means. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to break it down like this. It's a good reaction to something you like. You know what I'm saying? Something good might happen. You might be like, WoiiYoie.
yeah.
I'm saying it's a Caribbean thing. Why did you decide to, you know, call your project series WoiiYoie Tapes?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's like, even like if you look at like all of the names of my songs, they're not very like common names that you would use to like put out you know, like songs or like tapes or whatever. So for me, it was it's definitely going back to the roots and like sticking to what that is and the meaning of it. It's like, you know, you go to parties and like, you know, like you feel lit, so that's what you would say. It's definitely using that was like groundbreaking for me. And you know, if you would go on like DSPs or whatever, if you type my, you know, WoiiYoie, the only thing that comes up is mine. So that was what I wanted it to be. Yeah.
SK Vibemaker.